Let's get good. I am the Gamer Under Development, and we are back with more Stoneshard today. We just finished our third quest in the game. We went and killed a necromancer and all his little skeleton cronies using our highly piercing damage, which wasn't very effective. However, that is our third quest here, which means that we should be able to go get a carriage and some horses from the village elder. We are going to go talk to our contact guy. I actually can't remember his name at this point, because we haven't done much with him, but we will in a moment. Before we do so, though, we want to deal with our loot here, and one of the things I want to do is use this identification scroll that we've been hoarding to go ahead and check out this Undefined Staff. So this is a handy conjurer staff. It does 15 crushing damage, 2 arcane damage, and 2 unholy damage. Now, the curious thing here, and I'm assuming that because it doesn't have a accuracy penalty, that it's not a ranged weapon, you have to actually melee people with it, which is unfortunate, but we may still want to keep it because of those damage types. Like, we ran into some serious issues only having piercing damage last episode, so it's something I think we'll think about. Like, we're not committing to keeping it just yet, but I don't necessarily want to get rid of it either. First thing we're going to do, as always, we're going to scoop this apple. That's ours. And then we're going to head outside and start selling the loot that we got from our last journey. This is the gentleman we need to talk to progress the quest, I believe, but we will do that after we... Oh, that's eerie. Okay, he just yelled, "I can handle it," and I was like, what's going on? That's very eerie. Okay, so people are starting to open their shops now, which means that when we head over here, we should be able to sell our skins to the tailor. Let's go ahead and pop in here and get some money. Yes, show me your wares. Here, I got a wolf skin for you, and another wolf skin for you, and another wolf skin. Here, have a rabbit skin. Okay, so we're well over... Well, we're not well over. We're just over 1,000 crowns right now, which is really good, because that's probably more than we've had the entire game. It's honestly pretty cheap for us to upkeep our gear at this point. Like, we're not really spending a ton on gear upkeep. A little bit repairing here and there, a little bit buying new arrows here and there, but honestly, look at where our arrow count is at right now. We don't really need to buy any new arrows. Now, the question I have is... Are we actually going to find some gear here pretty soon that is worth us upgrading to? Because so far we've just been running Dirwin's vest, and that's been fine. That's been absolutely fine for us. We've also got this hired blade cowl, which we get for having the supporters edition, I believe. It's the special edition, essentially. I can't remember what the actual name for it is. So we're going to go ahead and pop out here now and go ahead and fill our water. Do we have anything else directly we want to sell? Oh, I didn't identify that potion. I'd like to identify the potion, but I don't know if we will actually find the required scroll to do so. We can try to see if this guy has it. We actually have the money now, so if he has one, we'll just get it. It's no big deal. Does not look like that's going to be an option for us here. What he does have is a Dagger Treaties 1, which I don't think we need, because I believe we already have access to all that stuff. So if we go to our Dagger skill tree here... Yeah, pretty sure we have Dagger Treaties 1 already unlocked. Now, the other one he had is Pyromantic Treaties 1. I believe we have access to that, but I'm not sure. If we don't, that may actually... Yeah, we need to pick that up. We need to pick that up because we realize that our piercing damage that comes from our bow and our daggers is not enough against some enemies. It's going to help us to have something a little bit different to bring against them, and the Pyromantic Treaties is going to give us that something a little bit different. So we're definitely going to pick that up. I am not selling him that staff for 8 crowns. That's nuts. You're a swindler, sir. A swindler. Okay, let's go ahead and read this book. Now we've unlocked Fire Barrage, Feed the Flames, a couple other spells. Very nice things. We will be picking up one of those at the next level, more than likely, and that's mainly because, like we've been talking about, we haven't been able to deal effective damage against undead so far. Healing efficiency on that is 5%. Nature resistance, energy +3, healing efficiency +3. So right here, I'm debating whether we want to swap these and then maybe pick up an enchantment scroll to put an enchantment on the pearl necklace, because it does have a little bit more varied of an effect. It gives us some energy back, but I feel like we don't really need to do that. And here we can sell the pearl necklace for 145. I think I'll just do that. She actually will not buy it. This guy probably will, but he'll probably give me a lower price. Of course he does. Here, take it. Okay, so with all those things sold, we're going to head over to our... There we go, to our blacksmith here, and we will have him repair all the things that he can repair for us, which is probably just going to be our dagger, I'm assuming. We might be able to... Can we repair any of these? No. Okay. Last in the list of people we need to visit is our carpenter, who will be able to repair both our shield and our bow, I believe. Hello there, friend. Would you mind repairing my bow and my shield? Thank you very much. This is a wooden object. I wonder if he'll take it. He will for 38 crowns. That still seems very underwhelming to me. Like, I don't know what we do here, because having those extra damage types will be nice. We did just get Pyromantic Treaties, though, so we're just one level away from having those anyway. Maybe we'll hold on to it, like we'll put it in our storage chest thing for the moment. Although, I don't know if we actually get to keep our storage chest when we move to the next town, so maybe not. Ooh, this is actually a tough decision. Let's go put it in our storage chest for now. We'll talk to the guy whose name I cannot remember, and he will potentially start us going towards the next town. If that happens, and we have to come back to get our stuff, then we have to come back to get our stuff. We'll basically just pack up anything we don't want to leave behind. Like, I don't really mind leaving behind all these books. It's kind of a whatever type thing. We don't want to leave our crowns, obviously. We don't want to leave medical supplies. We want to take all the things that are vital. Oh, I forgot to sell the golden teeth. I guess we'll do that later. So we'll take these. We will definitely take this. I want our map. I am potentially prioritizing bandages a little too highly here, but I'm going to take all of our bandages. Basically, like I said, I'm taking everything that we don't want to risk leaving behind. In this case, bandages fall into that category because we may not be able to come back and get this stuff. And actually, we'll take our staff too. We can take all the things. So hopefully we don't have to, like, fight someone and get some really sweet loot on our way to the next area. If we do, we'll just have to consume a bunch of stuff. What's up, buddy? Verren, there we go. I've fulfilled the contracts. Our part of the deal is complete. Is that so? Nicely done. One less problem for us to worry about. It's time for me to talk with the Elder. Make sure our horses are ready. In the meantime, I guess you'll need some better gear, eh? The local smith and the carpenter are skillful lads, but they lack the knowledge of the intricacies of their craft. Now, Manshire, that's another story. The great magistrate poured significant sums into it. They have a fort there, all in all, an important location. I heard they even brought some craftsmen from Bryn. It would be a good idea to pay them a visit. I bet they are looking for mercenaries as well. At least you'll have something to do while I'm busy with the caravan, so here's my advice. Pack your things and go there. Once I'm done with my part, I'll send you a message. Don't you worry. Any questions? Nah. Okay, so basically he's just sending us to Manshire now. Which is okay. We should be able to pull our map up because we are carrying it, and Manshire is way down here, so this is going to be a little bit of a trek. Possibly a longer trek than we've ever been on. You hear a little jingle in the background. That is our Cato. Normally I try to take her jingle bell off before I record, but I seem to have forgotten today, so we've got jingle bells in the background. Okay, let's fill the water skin. We probably have plenty of supplies. Yeah, we got a little bit of food. Got a couple more gold items to sell. I think we'll hold on to those until we get to Manshire. We might be able to get more value out of them there. If we need to, we can always drop bandages to pick up loot. Oh, hello, goodbye. Nope, nope. I'm good. I'm not walking into 3 enemies in, like, melee range. Not part of the plan, man. So instead, what we're gonna do... What's interesting is the map doesn't show us where we are, which is problematic in and of its own right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the corner here like we've done before and use this to sort of double map real quickly. We're going to go down and then right. Interesting. There is a point of interest here, maybe worth checking out. Maybe not. I guess we'll find out here. We're going to go down 1, right 1, and then we're just going to keep moving. So we should be right here. Now we could go down 1, right 1 again, down 1, right 1 again. So if we did that 1, 2, 3 more times, 3 more times and then straight to the right. Okay, we'll just do that. That seems like the most straightforward path. We may run into stuff on our way. That's kind of okay. There's a wolf being spotted right now. I don't see where they're at, though, which is problematic because we may encounter them, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and keep moving down and to the right. Cats, please. Enough. They're over there getting ready to brawl. Don't mind them. The cats are ornery in the morning. It's food time, so they fighting over food. Okay. I swear, they act like they've never been fed in their lives, but they both eat all the time. Here you go. Take a shot to the face. So these are both archers, so we are kind of outnumbered here a little bit, but they don't seem to have vision on us just yet. So we're kind of just taking our shots. Wow, alright, I'll take the free XP. Thank you. Thank you for the free XP. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Like, how do they not see us? I think they're shooting at us now, they're just not hitting us. Oh, they're shooting at something else. What are they shooting at? I guess we'll find out when we get closer. That was interesting. Oh, they're fighting wolves. Okay. So the wolves have distracted them. They apparently were not very good hunters because the wolf was basically evading all of their shots. So now we get to clean up the XP on the wolves and on those bandits. That's what we call a win. Oh boy, is that another wolf? That seems like another wolf. It is indeed. I do want to open our inventory here and see what our arrows look like. We are going to swap real quick so that we can take more arrows. That is going to waste one turn though, which is fine because we can always swap to our daggers here, deadly trick, and then finish him off with this. There we go. Beautiful. Time is up for you, my friend. Let's go ahead and grab our arrows. It's really weird that it won't let you scoop arrows to a stack you have that's existing. Let's do this. Let's drop our staff for a minute. Pick up all these arrows that it won't let us stack. We'll put them into the stack and then grab our staff again. Just so that we can be efficient about keeping those arrows. I am going to go this way to kind of get around the wolf. So that's one over. We need to go down here and that'll make us 2 diagonal squares down and to the right. Come on. No whammies. That's what I'm after, is no whammies here. Beautiful. Okay, so we should be here. Now, we should move into a field the next time we do our diagonal movement, which is great, and that will let us know that we've kind of moved into that new area. Hello there, elk. I would normally hunt you. You would be tasty foods, but right now I'm more concerned with making it to Manshire because I don't have the inventory space to store any of your loots. So that's fine. We're just going to keep traversing this map. It is a bit of a walk. It's kind of weird. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of weird that you do this quest and he's like, oh, let's get a horse and carriage. By the way, now walk halfway across the map. Like, what's up with that, homie? Why did I do all this work to get us this thing so that you could have me walk halfway across the map? Ow, that hurt. Why you gotta be like that? Okay, he's dead. Oh, there does look to be another bandit down here. Do we swap here? I guess we swap. I mean, we could probably just stay out of range of this guy pretty easily. I messed up there and forced us to move into range. That's okay, though. We're just going to swap up in Deadly Trick here. Should be an easy enough win. Yeah, that wasn't even difficult in any regard. So we're going to keep moving in the direction we were going. There is another bandit up here. We are finding a lot of... Oh, boy. There's a lot of bandits. A lot of bandits up here. Oh, there's more bandits. I'm good. I'm gonna keep moving. I don't really want a tango. This elk thing has the right idea. It's like, I'm just gonna get out of this map now. What the... Alright, dear. I didn't even do anything to you. Why are you biting at me? If we run into Manshire, there's absolutely no way to mistakenly pass that, because it should be the entire hex as a city. Oh, that's not good. Okay, they are both archers, no less, which is gonna work out pretty badly for us. We don't really have any cover here to make sure that we can, like, defend ourselves, so we're just gonna have to shoot. We're gonna have to shoot and count on us being better than they are. Because we're not gonna close without taking a bunch of damage anyway. Ow. Alright, 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 we got this. Oh, you know what we can do, though, now that I think about it? We can distracting shot like that, and that'll, ouch, allow us to close reasonably well. Oh, why didn't I focus damage, guys? Oh, there we go. That's much better. Okay. I split damage there for a second. It was a big mistake. Distracting Shot is back up. I'd like to think that since you jump with Distracting Shot, that would probably make it less likely for them to hit you. I think here we're just going to try to charge him. Yeah, we're just going to charge him, switch to our daggers, go for the finish. Alright. Whew, that was intense. That was very intense. We took a considerable amount of damage there. Are we bleeding at all? I feel like that's a thing to worry about. No, we're fine. We're not bleeding. We're okay. We do want to collect these arrows, of course. Vivifying Essence here is very interesting. That's like a healing potion. It's actually kind of useful for that reason. So what I think we'll do here, and I hesitate to do it, but we'll do it anyway. I'm going to go ahead and swap these. Now the question is, can I make myself a spot to put this splint? Because we only have one splint, so that's a nice pickup. And then we'll grab that to help with intoxication. So we are going to leave behind a couple bandages there. But I think it's more than worth it considering we have plenty of bandages, and as Kat was kind enough to point out in the comments, we may be hoarding a few too many bandages here. But, you know, what are you going to do? It always seems like bleeding to me is the worst status effect to really get. Like, if you're hurt, you can do pain stuff, but if you're bleeding, you continue to lose health over time. So I'm kind of paranoid about keeping enough bandages just because, realistically, that's going to drag us out on health and make it harder to win combats more than most other things will. Even things that cause more fumbling aren't super bad, but bleeding is a problem. And now there's two enemies on the road. Okay. Here we go. They don't look very heavily armored. They're in like scraps of clothing, so this should be a pretty straightforward thing. I mean, here we can even just be like, bye. But we're not going to get far. I'm actually going to switch to our daggers and just finish off here. All right, perfect. And of course, we can't pick up the arrows. Oh, that's because we have a 20 stack, and it won't put them into our active hand, which is kind of frustrating, but whatever. We do need some water here, but there is an enemy on screen that knows that we're here, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm just going to get my shots in. We're not going to get much from this, so let's jump back. And now he is closed, so we're going to switch to our daggers and end it. Beautiful. Oh, he dropped a copper chain. So the copper chain here is actually valuable enough for me to consider picking up. What I'll do is I'll eat the agrimony and take the copper chain. And then we'll swap up here, put our arrows in the appropriate place, and then try to pick these other arrows up, which we will not be able to, so we're going to drop our staff again. All right, arrows. All right, you got to be difficult. You got to cause problems. If you weren't worth it, I wouldn't do it. There we go. So we get to keep 19 arrows out of that. Pretty nice little pickup there. The copper chain is something we can sell. We do want to take a drink from our water skin here because being thirsty will actually negatively impact our stats. And up we go to what should be Manshire. This should be cool. So supposedly the vendors here will have better gear, things that we can buy. That's something I'm actually excited to see. Ooh, what? Okay, I was going to say, it looks like this city is in ruins maybe, but it is not. It's actually okay. Hey there, folks. This is a cool-looking city. Oh, we got here at night. It looks like everybody's closing. We have the town alcoholic, perhaps, just taking a swig and then heading home. I'm going to go ahead and take a drink here at the thing, fill our water skin. We are going to look for the tavern to sleep at. That's probably going to be right here. Come on in. Let's have a good night's sleep. Yep, here's the tavern. We do not see Verren here yet, which is fine. We want to find the Tavern Owner, though, so that we can speak to them about staying the night. Who exactly would that be? Is there more people upstairs? Okay, so we can see a chest that's similar to the one in the last town. That's likely where we're meant to sleep. Hi, are you the Tavern Owner by chance? No, you're going to bed. Okay. Good night. Nice to meet you. Tavern Owner, please? Tavern Owner? What are you selling? I need to stay for the night. Okay, it's this guy. So I want to talk to him about what he's selling because I do want to see if he has some food. Don't know if we're getting enough value out of those from him, so we might wait on selling those. We don't have any room to carry food. I'll get a room first, and then if we need to, we can get food. I need to stay the night. Let's do 2 weeks just to be preemptively prepared. And then after that, we can go up to our room. We can stash our stuff, have a little nap, and then eat. You'll notice we do not have our apple here, which is rather sad. Wow, she was rude. She was just like, move aside. Okay, lady, calm down. Calm down. So we'll put all our stuff away here. I mean, I guess we can just, we'll right-click and move to put stuff that we don't want to necessarily take with us away. What else? Disenchantment scroll can go. Unidentified potion can go. Rest of this stuff we kind of intend to sell, so that's fine. We don't need 3 bandages. Oh, I guess that's a good point, too. These are used to treat bleeding, right? Yeah. I don't really need to bring all those rags. That is a good point. When I think about it that way, I got these confused with healing salve, I think. With healing salve, you actually do, like, increase the health of body parts. Given that I have all those things, I guess I do not really need to bring all these rags with me to stop bleeding. I may have overstocked on those just a little bit, guys. Just a tiny bit. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take a little nap. We will sleep until about 9 a.m., Hopefully all of the vendors and things will be open by then. We'll go grab some food downstairs, and then we will sell our stuffs. Why, hello there. You seem like the vendor. Oh, so she is one of the people that owns the bar. That's actually really cool pixel art. Like, she seems very distraught for some reason. Well done with that pixel art. That's all I can say. Alright. 47 for that. I'm kind of trying to be a cheapo here. I just need something that'll get me by. Let's buy the dumpling. Dumpling seems fine for the price. Pretzel seems fine for the price as well. Let's go ahead and eat one of those, see if that helps. It does, so we don't really need to get any more at the moment. I think he was in that room, like, plucking a chicken, which is kind of funny. That's a cool animation to put in to, like, really make things feel alive. So we do have a bunch of people's houses now that we can kind of raid, because it is an RPG, so we can kind of steal whatever we want from whoever we want, because that's generally how these games work. That being said, I don't know that we're going to find anything particularly valuable. So far, we don't seem to have. I'm just kind of investigating this person's house. Yeah, so I'm not finding much of value, so maybe we'll skip over this whole looting thing and we'll just go sell stuff. Oh, that guy looks angry. He looks angry. Maybe he knows. He's like, you just went into that house and stole a bunch of stuff, and I'm not happy about it. Okay, Gerlot here is selling a Geomancer's Mantle, a Warbrand, a Knightly Girdle, which is just an interesting, like, that's a funny name for something. He's got a gold sapphire ring here that actually seems really good. We can't afford it. We're a little bit broke right now. What does he have book-wise? Geomantic Treaties 2 we already have. Yeah, so nothing particularly stellar in his selection, minus that ring. That ring's pretty stellar. This ruby necklace actually is pretty stellar as well. We can't afford it, though. I'm gonna go ahead and sell this copper necklace. He only wants to give us 5. I think we were offered more by the other vendor. Get 113 for this golden brooch. I'm gonna see the blacksmith and see if he'll pay me more. I feel like maybe that's where I should be going with these metal things. Oh, we've got 2 blacksmiths here. That's interesting. Hey there. Sup. Oh, this is the son. Okay. Or daughter. I can't actually tell, but that's okay. Dietrich here is the main blacksmith. What are you gonna offer me? So the same price for the gold stuff. That's fine. Sure. Take these teeth. What about this copper thing? I get a little bit more crowns for the copper here. Okay, that's fine. Do you have anything worth buying? Things that I would like? Let's see what his daggers look like. So we've got our armor-piercing dirk. He's got a basilard, a misericord. Just comparatively, the misericord actually seems like a slightly better version of our dagger. It does lack the counter chance that we have, though, which is, you know, kind of a problem. Let me just... Okay, sorry about that, guys. So... Not sold on the misericord quite. It is a good weapon. Like, it's something that I would consider picking up, mainly because of that armor penetration. That's a big buff. The counter chance of 1% isn't that great, I guess, anyway. Skill energy cost being minus 15% is pretty good, though. I'm still not 100% sold on any of those weapons. What we will do while we're here, though, is we'll repair our stuff. I didn't realize you could repair these. I wonder what that actually affects. Interesting. Very interesting. Bartering is not available in the beta. That's fine. Okay, so we need to see what other vendors are around so that we can kind of get used to the layout of the city and figure out where we need to go. I'm presuming that what we're meant to do here is just pick up more missions at the city. I'm sure there's a mayor's office or whatever, just like there was in Osbrook, and that if we go there, we can get some more missions. Hello there, old lady feeding the chickens. You seem like a nice person. Let's just hop over here. Found the carpenter. That's awesome. What's up, Mr. Carpenter guy? Show me your wares. Show me your bows. Tell me you have a better bow than the one that I'm currently wielding. I kind of doubt that he does, if I'm being honest. I feel like the Dirwin bow is going to end up being like this really nice special bow. We're not going to really find anything superior to that. Yeah, well, this is slightly more accurate. Skill energy cost goes up a lot, though. Ooh, Norse bow. Norse bow, that's interesting. That is a lot more accurate. It has a higher crit chance, higher crit efficiency, same skill energy cost. It's just better in every way. It's also way more expensive and I can't afford it, but it is better in every single way. So this is on our shopping list now. We definitely want to be able to get this Norse bow. That's going to be super powerful for us. In the meantime, we're going to have him repair. I think we already did the shield. We don't need to repair our bow. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, the Norse bow is definitely an upgrade we want to pick up. Is there anything that's kind of an upgrade for our Vigorous Fist shield, which doesn't give us as many penalties? It doesn't look like it. Looks like most of these are going to have dodge chance penalties. Yeah. There's some pretty sizable dodge chance penalties here, and dodging is going to be a bigger defense mechanism for us since we are a kind of agile rogue. Agile. So yeah, we're not going to necessarily want to pick that up. They have a stockade in the middle of town. That's kind of not endearing. I don't want to end up in that thing. They should have a tailor around here. That's actually who I'm most interested in seeing, because we may be able to find some nice armor to upgrade. We did find a bow that is better than our current bow, which means that if we can locate a tailor, we should be able to get better gear than previously available to us. But we do have to locate them first. And I haven't seen a sign for a tailor yet. Interesting. Let's see what's up in this house. This house has some, like, ornate decorations around it. I'm just curious if perhaps this is the tailor. Go ahead and search the house for any goodies while we're at it. Looks like no. Okay, so that's not our tailor. Maybe they don't have a tailor? They do have a blacksmith. They have everything else. What is this? Is this an actual legit church? Oh, it is. Hello there, Father. How you doing? My chapel is open for everyone. Show me your wares. I mean, I know that I go to church to buy stuff, right? Okay, so there is an identification scroll here we could pick up to identify that potion that we got if we'd like. There's a surgeon's medkit. Seems like this guy's going to have our medical supplies here, which is actually pretty useful because I think we need some healing salve. I'm going to go ahead and buy one of those for now, and then we'll go ahead and head out. So medical supplies are going to be with him. We still have not found a tailor. We've got sort of horses down here. Where is our tailor at, though? Tailor going to be in here, perhaps? Nope, this is a stockpile room. Hey, look, more rags. Okay, nothing of great value here. Let's go back out, head over to this house we haven't been in, and see what's up with this. It may be that big area... Ooh, okay, that's just a pot. I was like, it's shiny, maybe it's useful. No, it's just a pot. Just a pot and just some straw. Nothing of great use in any of these houses, which is fine. We got this nice old lady here who's feeding the chickens. We're not going to mess with her. We're going to let her feed her chickens in peace. Potentially tailors here? No, they may be up in this area too. I'm just kind of looking around to make sure I don't miss out on anything. What are you selling? She is the merchant's daughter. Okay, so one of the merchants lives here. Maybe we can find some goodies in their house. Oh, like that. That's a goodie. We'll take that. So it is worth robbing people's houses, sort of. Travel pot. Oh, okay, it's for cooking meats and things. I wasn't sure for a minute there. I was like, that looks disturbingly like a chamber pot. I don't want to know what's been in this. Okay, cracking that barrel. We don't find much of anything here. Let's go ahead and bounce out. We will head over to this area because I assume the tailor's probably in here now. Doesn't seem to be any other area that the tailor could be at, unless there is no tailor, which is entirely possible. It would be unfortunate, but hey, look, our apple! Okay, so there is an apple. I'm guessing this goes down to the dungeon. It does indeed. Nothing of great value down here. Don't seem to have an armory like Osbrook did, so I can't rob that, which is unfortunate. Maybe I can, though? Maybe I'm wrong. Show me your armory. Here's the mayor. You don't look like you're from around here. I guess he's not the mayor. He does have some items. He has a repair kit, which is interesting, because you can add durability to stuff while you're out on your travels. And then some sort of war map, it looks like. We're gonna come up here. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot going on here either. Okay, so Manshire appears to have better weapons and better merchants in general, but it doesn't have a tailor, which is kind of inconvenient for us because that's going to be our primary armorer. What are you doing over here, bud? Dirwin is thirsty. Oh, here for mercenary work. Come on in. Okay, so this guy has mercenary work apparently, and he has the map. Oh, he's the Grand Magistrate. Okay. So is this his house right here then? We may have robbed the Grand Magistrate's house. Don't worry, guys. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We don't seem to have a tailor anywhere, which is inconvenient. What are you selling? Do you happen to... No, you're not a tailor. Okay. Wow, I can't... That's actually blown me away a little bit. I can't believe that there's no tailors. Show me your wares. Are you a tailor? Is that what this is? Can you fix my tailor goods? Oh, you can. Okay. So this is our tailor here. So the apprentice Lind is the tailor, and we can see that they've got more of that sort of medium armor than heavy armor. So we do have this nice Royal Ranger Gambus in here. It is 2K. It's not necessarily as good as Dirwin's vest, but it does seem to have a lot better defenses and is comparable in most ways while being superior in some of the important ones. So that would probably be our next upgrade here gear-wise. Unfortunately... Yeah. Not a whole lot going on there. We can sell... Actually, I forgot that. We can sell this boar skin. You can have that. I'm going to sell the travel pot to the blacksmith, because he'll probably have some value in that. No. 5 measly crowns. Really? Is that all the travel pot is worth to you, sir? Okay, we're going to have a little drink here. Fill our water skin. So it looks like this is just another new quest hub for us, so we'll probably end up picking up a quest here in just a moment. What I want to do first is make sure that we, you know, get supplied, get our food, things like that. We want to make sure we're taken care of, and then next episode we will dive into further quests. I'm not sure if Verren will ever actually make it here. We may have sort of reached the extent of what is built of the story already. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. This will spoil in 3 days, but it's fairly cheap and does provide some nice hunger. Yeah, we'll buy goat cheese too. It's weird because we don't really have a meat cart here like we did in the last place, and that had those longer term food supplies which were kind of nice. Wonder if we can get those supplies from the vendor in the inn now. Oh, and the Grand Magistrate guy is no longer outside. I think he might be in his house. He is. Hey, what's up, bud? Do you have any mercenary work? Okay, so there's a stolen grimoire and a lost relic. Let's go ahead and go with... We'll go stolen grimoire. Just the other day, the magistrate sent us a bounty on the head of Zakbad the Thick-Skinned, a heretic and a necromancer. Apparently he stole some book from a nobleman in Bryn, so now there's a manhunt. Oh boy, necromancers again. We managed to find where he's hiding at, darkened vault. Folks fear he must be plotting something nasty, so there is no time to waste. If you put the villain to death and bring the book back, you'll have 2 birds, or you'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Help us out and do the magistrate a favor. Let me think about that for a minute. The main reason I'm telling him I want to think about that is because while I'm pretty sure the Darkened Vault is the area that's very near to town, I am concerned because we don't effectively have a way to combat undead yet. We're about 600 experience off of being able to learn our first fire spell, which will help quite a bit. So maybe we see what else he has. Lost Relic. Ever heard of Whistling Burial? That's the final resting place of Saint Ebba, our patron saint. Praise be her name. When hard times come to Osbrook, we make a pilgrimage to her sarcophagus, where a miraculous figurine is being stored. Recently, some vile wretch found his way into the crypt. I believe he is there to defile the holy place. I can't even imagine what kinds of calamities will befall us all if he succeeds. I beg you, descend into the crypt, kill the villain, and bring back our relic. It's a righteous deed, and we won't hold back with reward. The whole village is ready to chip in. Alright, we'll take that one. Good, it's settled. Give me your map, I'll mark the right spot. Come within 5 days to claim your reward. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to go get our map and see where Whistling Burial is at. The one kind of caveat or gotcha to this whole thing is that we're hoping that we run into cultists here and not necromancers. Because if we run into necromancers, we're going to have similar issues with our piercing damage not being very effective. We do have the staff that we held on to, so it is an option to bring that. But it's not, guaranteed to be effective or in any way work. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take a look at our map here real quick, and then I'm probably going to call the episode. Oh, wow, that's really close. That's going to be it for this one, though, guys. We will head to Whistling Burial on the next one. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, make sure to go ahead and give us a like or subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time. Bye!